What's going on, y'all? Toast to success. But not that liquor shit. That tea, that good shit, the herbs. I hate to make videos like this, man. But I know I gotta do it because I know it helps people, so I gotta do it. I think the biggest reason why single mothers and insecure women struggle with men is because most men prey on their insecurities, and they prey on the fact, maybe that's a little too loud. They also prey on the fact that a woman is in a tough position when she's a single mother. And a lot of women fall for this because as a woman, you pretty much can fuck anybody you want. It's no different than a man who knows a woman is a bad chick, right? But let's say it like this. The man uses the woman for the sex. The woman, the bad chick, will use the man for attention. So just because a woman is an attractive woman, right? Let's say she's attractive, she's a player, but she doesn't really like me. What do I look like giving her free attention, free benefits, and things like that? That's what women are doing with men. Yeah, the guy you want, yeah, he's more attractive than the rest of the guys, so you're probably going to give that guy a chance. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to end up a bad situation. Because most men don't even want kids themselves, or they don't even want to commit to their own kids. But it's deeper than that. It's not just about a woman having kids. It's the fact that a woman with kids wouldn't even give a lot of these guys a chance if she was back when she didn't have kids. She's just been more lenient now because of survival and for her kids. And men understand this. So a lot of men who are getting their foot in the door, or should I say they're private in a woman, a single mother, they wouldn't even be able to do that if that woman was pretense of becoming a mother. She's only been more lenient and more understandable with her choices now because she has kids and they prey on that. It should not be this easy. I shouldn't be able to be, look a certain way, have tattoos, and say some nice words to fuck. It shouldn't be that easy. I'm a man saying this to women. It shouldn't be that easy. You should make it harder for us. Yeah, I said it. A man saying it. You should make it harder for us. For your own good. You'll never hear a man say these things I'm about to say in this video because they benefit off of the stupidity and the insecurity of females. But I'm telling you right now today, you've got to make it harder for men. You got to know your worth, man. It doesn't matter if you have 1 billion kids. You're still worth something to somebody. Just because that guy only sees you as sex don't mean other men won't. Don't mean the next man will. Or whatever, you get the point. Maybe no man will, but it's still better than settling. For instance, maybe no woman will see me how I want her to see me. Not saying it doesn't happen or won't, but if it didn't, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to settle for less. When I say settle for less, I'm not talking about, well, she got to be a model and this and that. I'm talking about settle for less than what I deserve out of a female. Not all the little bullshit that don't matter. Her eyelashes or something. That shit don't matter. Only shit that really matters. You know what I'm saying? When you're an insecure woman, you're liable to deal with Men, just because you're lonely, just because you feel ugly, somebody told you, or somebody made you feel ugly because they rejected you or something. Now you feel like you gotta settle for less, or this is the best I can do, so I might as well just go with him, even though he cheats and lies and shit. Dog, you don't have to settle for none of that shit, man. It ain't worth it. In the end, what do you get? Really, in the end, what do you get? Go back to the bad chick shit I was saying earlier. If I'm getting something in return for dealing with the bad chick who really only wants to just use or get me for benefits, if I'm getting something out of it, that's one thing. But you got a lot of females dealing with men, they're not getting nothing out of it. Maybe a bottle, $40 or something, and a guy that smiles in your face and says smooth words, that's all you get. And you giving up your worth as a woman for that? I don't understand it. It ain't worth it. Because in the end, what do you get out of it? But disappointment. Then they're on to the next girl. And you're sitting there looking stupid. Some of y'all might even get a kid out of it, which is kind of even worse in some ways. But not knocking any kid born. But it's worse when that guy ain't there for the kid. That's an issue. It's not about having the kid. It's about the guy not being there and making you have to raise the kid on your own. That's fucked up. That's another thing that females don't get when they out here playing and giggling and laughing with all these men. It's worse for you. He can just bounce. If y'all have a kid, it's not going to fall on him as bad. But however, as a man, don't think you got to pass, because you shouldn't be out here just getting women pregnant, because there is consequences. But it's way more of a consequence to the women. I feel like they get the short end of the stick. The man might fight financially, but the woman pretty much is stuck raising the kid. A man can bounce for the most part. Women can't. It's not in them. Some women, yeah. Some very few, but some, yeah. But most women, no. They're not going to bounce to that kid, man. They're going to be raising that kid on their own. All for what? Because you was attracted to somebody. Which brings me back to the bad bitch. Yes, I could be attracted to her, but if I'm not getting nothing out of the chick, why would I fuck with her? So that's the mentality that women need to have. Yeah, he's attractive, but that don't mean you got to fuck the dude. For what? Are you getting something out of it? And then we ain't talking about $40. If that's all you getting, that's pretty sad. But a lot of women don't want to be tied down. This is an issue. See, this really is a message to women who actually want to be exclusive with a guy, because a lot of them don't. So a lot of women are single mothers because that's what they want. They basically have been, they're okay with sleeping around, and they're okay with men sleeping around. They know what the deal is. They don't care. Their insecurities are done. They're shot. They've given up on life. But if you are a woman that cares about yourself and your worth and shit, you gotta stop falling for this 15-year-old female shit. Oh, he looks good and my panties is wet, so I'm all in. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. If that's the case, then I would be fucking every woman I'm attracted to. No matter what it takes. Oh, she want money, here you go. Think about it. Think about it. If I had that mindset of, oh, my panties is wet, I'm attracted to him, right? Now translate that to me as a man towards women. Oh, she look fine, but damn, I gotta give her a bunch of money to fuck. No, not doing that. And you shouldn't either as a woman. You gotta know your worth, man. Stop acting like you're not worth something because most men only want sex. Most men only want sex. And I'd be a lie to say that I don't want it, but at least I do desire to have a fucking woman. I don't just want to be out here just fucking women like that. I can't. It's not in me. It's not in all men. Some men, they got it. Some men don't. I don't got it no more. Never really did. I never really desired that shit, man. Just like some women don't desire it. And then you got some women who are okay with being female players. They're okay with sleeping around with everybody. That's what they do. I'm not here to knock anybody that want to do what they want to do in life. Don't take it that way. But I do got to make these type of videos for the people who don't. That's the audience I'm trying to reach. If you want to be a player, you ain't got to watch this video. I'm not mad at you. I don't hate the player. I hate the game. I hate the game. Women got to make it harder for men to fuck them. Period, point blank. Just like the men that call women stuck up and shit. Be like them. Oh, well, you stuck up? Who gives a fuck? Be like them, because it's better to do that than to just get fucked and then now he's gone, he's bounced. Because a guy like me gonna come along and be like, man, you fucked him and him? Fuck, now I can't fuck with you. There goes your missed opportunity right there because you wasn't patient enough. And women know who the players are. Women are smart as fuck. I hate when people try to make it seem like women didn't know they was players. You know who the players are, man. And that's why it's so much of a turnoff, because you know the guy don't care about you, but you still, because of your insecurities or because of your survival mode as a single mother, you still okay with fucking with the dude. A translation, that would be like me knowing that this woman is a bad chick and a player, but I'm still going to cash out and treat her like a wife. Think about it. Let it sink deep inside your soul. Why would I do that? Would you respect a man that's doing that? Nah, because a man don't even respect himself. It's not about how attractive the girl is. Yeah, but she is who she is. So therefore, I can't move like I want to move with the chick. It is what it is. So yeah, he might be attractive, but you know what time it is. You know he's a player. So why do you still try to make him a husband when he's not? Why? There's men out there that want to be husband, but they see this circus going on. I'm cool. I'm just gonna stay to myself and drink this tea, dog, and just save my money. Y'all, I'm good, man. There are men out here who do value themselves and don't just put their dick in every fucking thing. I promise you they are, because I'm one of them. So I know I'm not the only motherfucker around this motherfucker. Y'all gotta stop acting like every single man on earth is just out here fucking everybody. I know plenty of men that got women and they good to their women. That's the problem, though. That's why they got the woman. They got their woman. They was able to attract the woman. And look, they make the woman happy. Then you have some who did that and then the woman shitted on them, so now they're single or miserable, not miserable, but they're bitter or they don't trust people and all this other shit. So that's probably why you have some men who are good that are single. But for the most part, man, you'll know because the woman will be happy with that guy. That guy don't fuck around, like Ray File, I think that's the name. That's a good example. That's a good side. You can just tell he's a good dude to his girl. You can tell. He's not the only one. I think, I can't think of his name right now. I got a few of them on my page, man. They good dudes, man. Will Wallace, another good dude. You just know man, if I know what a good dude is, I know a woman though. I'm not buying that bullshit that you don't know who the fuck who. You know who the fuck who. That's why I don't really fuck with women who are attracted to players. Because that means that you're attracted to a guy who gives you the bare minimum. Which means a lot of guys don't have to work hard to get what they want from you. Which means you're probably going to end up with a lot of guys that you shouldn't have been fucking. You see what I mean? You see how that works? As a woman, if you think it's bullshit, then imagine me just fucking with any woman, like most men do, like most players do. Just give her money and I'll fuck and I'll smash and all that. Do you really respect that as a woman? When you see a man move like that, do you really respect that? I don't think you do. Respect yourself, man. It don't matter if you got 1 billion kids. Don't matter if no man on earth wants you. You gotta want yourself, though. You gotta have enough respect for yourself not to fuck around with everybody. And a lot of times y'all not even getting satisfied with the men you fucking anyway. So really, it's a double-edged sword. Why the fuck? Not only is the motherfucker not committing, you're not even getting satisfied from the dude, too, and you still going. I don't understand it. Again, what do you get out of it? See, the devil always dangling another motherfucker in y'all face. Because, again, a woman can easily fuck anybody she wants. So all the devil gotta do is dangle somebody in your face. Oh, my pussy, wait, I'm curious, let me fuck him to see what happens. And then it just keeps happening. It's a repeated cycle over and over again. And the same shit, get played again, get played again, get played again. Nothing is wrong with being a single mother, but you got to understand that most men ain't trying to fuck with you, right? So you got to make sure you deal with a guy that is trying to fuck with you. A lot of dudes seem like they more valuable to single mothers because she's in that survival mode of, damn, I'm struggling. So I'll give him a chance. He looks more appealing. But if that same woman didn't have kids and shit, she was in college, about to be a lawyer and shit, she probably wouldn't even fuck with him. She'd be looking for a Floyd or a Jay-Z or something. You got to keep that type of mentality. And I know some men going to come on here and say, well, she don't deserve a Floyd or Jay-Z. Maybe not. But she still deserves somebody. She still should know her worth, and she deserves somebody that thinks that she is a special person. She don't just deserve to be fucked. Oh, I'm done. I'm going to the next one. Just because she got kids? Come on now. If that's the case, then you dudes with kids, you deserve the same thing, right? See, that's not right, is it? Man, if y'all haven't figured out yet how this world is and how people are moving and all this shit, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. It ain't changing. It's only going to get worse. And you're going to need God to really help you find out who the right person is. Because the devil dangling shit. He dangling shit all over the place. He try to get me all the time with women, all the time. But eventually, the God in me kicks in and that energy, I sense it. Like, yep, that's not her. I could sense it. I could just sense it like she wearing a mask. I could just tell. And I'm not saying a woman gotta be perfect, angel and all this shit, but you can sense if somebody's intentions is good for you or bad. That's what it really boiled down to. Because a lot of player males is good people. That's where the signals get crossed. Women be like, well, he's a good dude. You know what? I'll give him a chance. Yeah, he's a good dude, but he's still a player. It don't fucking matter. Yeah, she's a good chick, but she's still a bad bitch. So what do you think she gonna do to me? Huh? Well, she not gonna do her thing? She gonna do her thing. It don't matter how good of a man I am. She is who she is. So she's gonna move how the fuck she moves. Don't matter if I bought her a Rolls Royce tomorrow. Here's a Rolls Royce and here's $100,000. The bad bitch still gonna be a bad bitch at the end of the day. Like Yo Gotti said, a hoe gonna be a hoe, whatever he said in that song. That applies to women and men. They gonna do what they wanna do. And y'all gotta stop trying to force people to be shit that they don't wanna be. Move around. Oh, you wanna fuck them and do this? I'm moving around. Go on. I don't got time for that. I don't got time to play patty cake and all this and build a woman shit. Nah, life too short. And that's where the insecurity part comes in because they don't move around the dudes. The red flags are there. Women are not dumb. But the insecurities is what keeps them there. Oh, but my feelings. Oh, but I won't be able to get nobody else. I'm alone. How are my kids going to survive? Basically making a man God. Because all those things I just mentioned, the Most High will help you with. But instead, you believe the devil's lies and cling on to a man that the devil put there in the first place. Because if God put him there, you wouldn't be dealing with all this stress and shit. Spiritual warfare, man. That's what when it comes to the woman and man shit, it's spiritual warfare, man. The devil uses women and men to hurt each other, and he rewards the ones that are complying with his program. Plain and simple. So if you are a player, guess what? You're complying with the devil's program. So here's pussy all over the place. Just keep doing your thing and hurting motherfuckers, and I'll keep sending pussy your way. Oh, you the good guy? Nah, don't stay away from him. Don't like him. Because he has good intentions. He can't have two people coming together. That's two people off the market. Nah, I need motherfuckers on the market to keep hurting people with disease, broken homes, single parenting, everything. Kill, steal, and destroy. That's what the devil do, and he uses men and women. That's his main tool. Sex is probably one of his main fucking tools. That's why I love sex, but I hate it. Because think about all the bullshit that come along with this shit, or that happens because of sex. Think. You got wars and shit going on because of this shit. Since the beginning of time. Sex and money. Love them both. Well, I don't love, but I like them both. Well, I do love sex, but I like money, but I hate sex and money at the same time. Because you gotta learn how to handle it right. Like Pac said, if sex and money is not handled right, he said money, but I'm gonna say sex and money. If both of these things are not handled right, man, it could be very devastating. So in other words, don't be out here just fucking anybody. Motherfuckers got energy and spirits on them and everything. Now a woman's all confused with a bunch of DNA in her and don't know what the fuck going on. That's why a lot of times you see women acting like men, very masculine, cussing you the fuck out and shit, and you wonder why. It's because of all that male energy in it. Acting just like the men that she deal with. And here's a gem for you. That's how I can tell if a woman is like a good woman for me or not, because of the energy. I can tell, like, nah, she got that bad guy energy. That means she probably fucking with a lot of bad guys. Versus when it's a woman, I can just tell, like, she probably been fucking with good dudes. They just didn't probably work out for the most part or whatever. But for the most part, I can feel what a woman's energy is. I fuck with good dudes versus I fuck with players or bad boys. I can feel it. It might take a second, but I will get it. And I know that women got this intuition too. So again, miss me with the bullshit about, I didn't know he was a player. Nah, you just was curious and tried and now you're disappointed. Because they always going to be curious with the next guy. I wonder what it's like to fuck him and him and him. That's what men are doing too. Over and over again thinking this pussy's different than the next and next and next. When in reality, either pussy good or bad. It's not like that. And motherfuckers act like there's millions of varieties of pussy and shit. Stop it, man. On what planet? Because I've been having sex since 10 years old. On what planet is there billions of different pussy out this motherfucker? For the most part, it's all the same shit. With that being said, what do I get out of just fucking a woman that I don't even have no desire to be with? But I need sex. So I'm going to fuck a woman who has 5 kids just because I need sex. But I don't like the woman at all. That don't make sense to me. I can't do it. And I don't respect. Man, I ain't going to say that, but I personally wouldn't do it. Can't say I don't respect people who do it. Do your thing. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't stoop to that level. If I like a chick, yeah. But if I don't know, I'm not going to be like, well, she's desperate because she got kids and she's looking for love. So yeah, let me act like I like her. And then, man, fuck all that. Doing the devil's work, deceiving people, using people. That's what's going on out here. And if y'all don't protect yourselves, y'all gonna fall by the sword, man. That's what it's all about. It ain't about being bitter. It ain't about being hurt and all this other shit. A lot of people say who hurt you. Motherfucker, if I don't speak on shit like this, how am I gonna help people see shit like this? And people who spoke want to help me see the shit. So it's somebody help me. Okay, now I'm gonna relay the message to other people. But you know what? The devil tells people who hurt you. He tells people to say who hurt you to shh. Because the devil don't want messages like this to come out. The devil don't want people to start thinking and start waking up and shit. And realize that, damn, sex, there is energy in sex. I don't know if I want that bad guy's energy. Or that bad girl's energy. Nah, maybe I'll pass. But instead, he got y'all convinced that it's just sex. It's not harmless. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay to fuck a whole bunch of people. No, it's not. I don't give a fuck if you're a man. It's not okay. If you look at it from a dumbed down lens, yeah, I guess it is okay. But when you start to value yourself and start to become a more wise person and look at life and yourself through a much higher vibration lens, ain't no fucking way you just out here fucking everybody. No way. You couldn't because you care about yourself. It's impossible. So again, that goes back to the insecure female. A lot of them don't want to do it. They doing it out of despair, out of ignorance, out of despair, out of desperation. Because, and another thing, men are not going to up women and say, you know what, you're worth more than this or that. They beat them down. They want you to stay on a low vibration because once you start to wake up, you're going to realize that you deserve a man better than this guy. And that's what they don't want. So I got to keep you dumbed down. I will never make a video like Tawan because I don't want women to wake up. Because the only way I can get some pussy is for women to be dumbed down or in desperation mode. Don't be that woman. Don't be that easy woman. Just don't do it, man. It's not worth it. Where has it got you now by making mistakes and being too easy for men? And if you're a dude watching, same thing. Where has it gotten you? Being too easy for women. Because really the men who actually try to be good usually are the ones that get shit on. It's the players that are not getting shit on. And the same thing can be said vice versa with the females. The female players rarely are getting shit on because they're players. They're using these men. They're doing these men wrong. And women think that this shit don't exist. They be like, man, you just talking bad about women. Ain't no female players out here. Only men are players. Nah, you're wrong. That's because you are used to dealing with male players. So therefore, you think there aren't good men out here, but they are. They just getting shit on by the female players. But you think they don't exist. It's a game, and the only people that's going to win in this game is the players. If you are not a player, you want to be exclusive, you want to have one person, man, get out the game. You're not going to win this game. Because you have feelings. You actually care. Players don't give no fuck about nothing. Maybe not even themselves. So how you going to beat that? Here you are, a person that cares, and this woman gives no fucks. You all in your feelings, she don't care. Vice versa. You are a woman, all in your feelings, and all this, my pussy wet, I'm fantasizing about this guy. This guy, he already texting out 5 other women. Gives no fucks about you or your kids. Not worth it, people. Wake the fuck up. It's the game, and don't play the game. You're not going to get love in this game. You literally have to remove yourself and detach yourself from this world and allow God to work. If not, you're always going to fall for the Satan counterfeit blessing. You try to make it work with a God. Satan sent you a counterfeit blessing. Find out the guy ain't worth shit. Now another guy come along. Fuck it, I guess I'll try again. And the cycle just keep repeating over and over and over again to the point you feel like it's you. You start to feel like something wrong with you. Like maybe I'm not good enough. But really, in reality, it was the people you were dealing with that wasn't good enough. Your love was good enough. You was always solid. You was always available to be that one chick for that dude. You was just doing it with the right or wrong motherfuckers. That's why you can't be easy to these people, man. You can't be. I know it might be hard or whatever. You might think you're missing out. Fuck it, I'll let one more go. You might be thinking you're missing out in curiosity, and I wonder what it'd be like to fuck him. And it's always the same story every time. A lot of y'all don't even come and shit. Be the same story every time. But that the devil always throw in your mind, don't you want to sleep with him? Wouldn't it? I wonder what it'd be like. You know, man, all that shit be fantasy, and it never lives up to the hype. That's why I don't sleep around. For what? In my mind, it sounds good. Like, yeah, fuck her. But when you fucking a lot of them, they be like, man, what the fuck am I doing? If you don't like the chick, it's nothing. It's not worth it. It's like 2 bodies just touching each other. What the fuck is this? Just for a nut? Nah. I gotta at least desire the chick and want to fuck the chick. I ain't saying I gotta be with the girl or anything, but there's gotta be desire there. But on the woman's end, you can't play like that. If it came to attention, yeah. But when it comes to sex, no. Because remember, attention to women is like what sex is to men. So by you giving the man the sex, you gave him the ultimate be-all, and he just on his way to the next. AKA, when a woman really don't like you, and you give her that validation, oh, you this or that, I like you, gone. She done. She got the ultimate thing, which is sex, equivalent to when a man gets sex from a woman. It's the same thing. Why do you think women do that? If you're a dude watching, why do you think women do this shit? As soon as they get the validation of, oh, I got him in a bag, they don't want you. Unless you got some type of benefit. Same thing with the man. I got the pussy, I don't want her no more. But a lot of women get caught up in that hype of, I'm curious to see what it's like to fuck him. What do you mean? It's probably like a lot of the other guys you fuck. It can't be that much fucking different. Let's be honest about it. Stop acting like there's a billion different types of sex. Come on, man. Either the guy's sex is good or it's not, or it's okay, I guess. You got like 3 varieties. Motherfuckers acting like there's billions of varieties of sex. Stop that shit, man. Shit ain't even worth it, is it? In the long run, is it worth it? No. Nah, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Stop selling. Hey, I'm done talking about this shit, man. But, yeah, they seek out women who are single mothers or insecure because that's an easy pass. It's not necessarily that the woman's easy, but it's an easy pass to get close to the woman and shit like that. But if it's a woman, like, she ain't got no kids yet, she about to go to law school and all that, it damn near, you got to go through boot camp to get this girl. But that's the way it should be, to be honest. And as a man, it shouldn't be easy either. A man shouldn't be just allowing a woman to come in his life easy like that. You shouldn't be like kicking against it, making it, you don't want to make it difficult, but you just don't want to make it easy. Like, well, he got tattoos and I'm attracted to him, so I'm a fuck him. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that. It should be like, well, does he care about my kids and this and that? That's what it should be. Motherfuckers ain't screening out nobody though. And wondering why they keep getting played over and over again. You're giving up the cow. And motherfucker already got the milk for free. Why the fuck I'm gonna buy the cow? Why? I'm not gonna buy the cow. And on top of that, I don't even want to be committed anyway. So that's like gasoline to the fire. You know what I'm saying? And don't add alcohol and shit in the mix, because I think that's where a lot of these mistakes be happening. Motherfuckers be drunk and not thinking what they fucking godly mind and shit, and now they fucking everybody. I just feel like, do you. If you want to fuck everybody, do you. But in the end, what are you getting out of it? That's what I want to know. As a man, fucking a whole bunch of women, what do you get out of that? Personally, I cannot become the person I'm trying to become, or I have become, if I was out here fucking a bunch of women. No way would I be worth what I'm worth and where I'm at in life right now. It would be impossible. So I had to choose. Do you want the women or do you want the fucking success? Same thing with a woman. If your life is in a fucked up situation, 9 times out of 10, it's probably because you chose men over you and your purpose. That's a fact. So if you're a younger woman especially, don't give a man, I'm not saying kick against men and wait till later, but don't choose them over your purpose, man. Don't do it, because in the end, more than likely, they're not going to be there anyway. And you're just going to be stuck with kids and shit like this. Why the woman be stuck with 3 of his kids and he out fucking other women and shit, living his life, but men don't want to commit to you because you got kids to deal with. But he out getting other women. They don't even care. Women don't even care if he got 3 kids, but a man does care if you do. It's a different consequence for women than it is for men. Something y'all need to think about. And I'm not saying that a man don't want a woman because she got kids. I'm just simply saying two things. Men use that as they go after that as because they know it's they know that women who got kids are more subjective to looking for relationships and commitment versus a woman that don't. You know what I mean? So it's I can play it off like, yeah, I'm looking for a wife, you know, and it's just easier to fuck the chick, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Or she might just be insecure, like nobody wants me because I got kids. I'll just give him a chance. Versus a woman or shit, about to be a lawyer and shit. Nah, it ain't happening like that, bro. And they know that. But the woman who has the kids need to have that same mentality of the woman who's about to be that lawyer. She still, just because you got kids don't mean that you got to be insecure and be like, oh, nobody want me. Nah, you got to keep that same energy. Like, yeah, I'm still worth something. Matter of fact, you need to have it more because now you got kids to worry about. You're not just dating for yourself. So you need to be more strict when you got kids and shit. And I know they're going to say that you can't be picky because you got kids, but yes, you can. You got to be. It's either that or be alone. Don't settle, though. I know that. If they're not going to come in your life and help you with your kids, what they there for? What, for some sex? Man, you've been doing that all your life. If they not going to come into your life and contribute to you and your kids, why the fuck are they there? And don't just fall for the bullshit they saying. Well, he seemed like he was going to be. You got to screen him out more. You can't be so easy. You can't be so easy, man. You got to screen him out. If he can't accept your kids, he don't deserve you. Because I know if I had a kid and a woman don't want to accept my kids, she gone. I can't fuck with you. On no level. So I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Hopefully y'all got something from this. I'm sure there's more to come later. But for now, I'm gone.